Are you experiencing green lines on your Android phone screen? Don't worry, this issue can be very annoying, but the solution is quick and simple, and you can get rid of it in just a few minutes. In this video, we'll reveal effective ways to fix the problem and restore the ideal user experience on your phone without the need for complicated technical intervention. Let's get started. The green lines that appear on the screens of Android smartphones are one of the most frustrating issues for users, especially when they show up unexpectedly. Some people may wake up to find their phone screen covered with a green vertical line or more, and the line might be static or appear and disappear, possibly accompanied by flickering or color changes. This issue isn't limited to a specific phone model, but it is more noticeable on newer devices with OLED or AMOLED screens because these screens use a technology sensitive to pixel damage or display circuits. In this video, I will present the possible causes of this issue, followed by quick solutions that can be implemented in just a few minutes. I will also cover more advanced steps in case the damage is larger or more severe. The goal is for you to have a complete understanding of the problem and how to fix it yourself before resorting to service centers and paying hefty amounts. First, why do green lines appear on your phone screen? Before applying any solution, it is important to understand the possible causes. The appearance of a green line could indicate a simple problem, or at times, it may mean physical screen damage. Some of the most common reasons are 1. Temporary system or user interface glitch. Sometimes, the cause is simply a bug in the system, an issue with display files, or a temporary conflict between apps and services controlling the screen. 2. Internal screen cable, flex, damage. Lines can appear when there is a malfunction in the cable that transmits the image from the motherboard to the screen. This can be caused by dropping the phone, bending the phone, strong pressure during use or storage. 3. Pixel or circuit issues. OLED screens consist of millions of tiny pixels, and any malfunction in a group of them could result in a whole line. 4. Incomplete system update or corrupt files. In rare cases, after a system update, display issues or visual artifacts might appear. 5. Physical damage to the screen. This is the worst case scenario, typically happening after a fall, exposure to heat, or water damage. Second, quick fix for green line issue. Steps you can implement in minutes. These solutions can be implemented immediately and will often fix the issue if it's related to a temporary or software-related glitch. Follow the steps in order, moving from the easiest to the more advanced solutions. 1. Restart the phone. It may seem like a simple solution, but it's effective. Restarting reloads the entire display system and may fix the green line if it's due to a temporary error. Memory issues. User interface glitches. Steps. Hold the power button. Choose Restart. Wait for the phone to restart and load the system. If the line disappears, the issue was temporary. 2. Boot in safe mode. Safe mode disables all third-party apps and runs the phone at the minimal possible level. If the green line disappears in safe mode, an app is likely causing the issue. Steps. Hold the power button. Long press the power off option. The safe mode option will appear. Enter safe mode. If the line disappears, uninstall any apps you installed before the issue appeared. 3. Change the screen refresh rate. Some lines appear due to incompatibility between the refresh rate and one of the screen components. Steps. Open settings. Go to display. Refresh rate. Choose 60 Hz or 120 Hz, depending on what is available. Monitor the screen after the change. 4. Enable or disable color enhancer or screen mode. For some phones, like Samsung, the green line can be caused by color control files. Steps. Go to settings. Display. Screen mode. Try switching between natural and vivid modes. This change might resolve a temporary visual conflict. 5. Lightly press on the edges of the screen. In certain cases, especially when the issue is caused by a slight loosening of the internal screen cable, gentle pressure can restore the connection. Steps. Use 2 fingers and press lightly on the device's edges, particularly the side where the line appears. Don't apply too much pressure to avoid causing further damage. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds. If the line disappears or moves, this is an indicator that the internal cable is the issue. 6. Update the system. If the issue appeared after a specific update, there might be a patch fix. Steps. Open settings. Go to System Update. Check for updates. Download and restart. 7. Reset display settings only. You can reset the display settings without losing any data. Steps. Open settings. General management. Reset. Reset settings. 8. Run a screen test. Some manufacturers offer internal screen tests. For example, on Samsung. Steps. Dial number 0 hash. A test menu will appear. Tap red, then green, then blue. If the line does not appear on the solid color backgrounds, the issue is likely software related. If it persists, physical damage is more likely. Advanced solutions. If the green line doesn't disappear. If you have tried all the above solutions and the green line still persists, there is likely physical damage to the screen. However, there are still some options before replacing the entire screen. 1. Clean the charging port. It may seem unrelated, but it could affect the screen's power stability, especially with OLED screens. Use a soft brush, compressed air, clear debris that might cause electrical interference. 2. Charge the phone to 100% and then turn it off for a few minutes. This method sometimes helps. Recalibrate the battery. Discharge any trapped charges. Reset stuck pixels. Turn off the phone for 10 minutes after fully charging, then turn it back on. 3. Use pixel fixing apps. These apps help. Run quickly changing colors. Reactivate stuck pixels. Fix lines caused by pixel stuck issues. Example apps. A mold burn-in fixer. Dead pixel fix. Run the app for 10 to 20 minutes and see the results. 4. Discharge static charges. Sometimes, small static charges on the screen can cause temporary glitches. Steps. Turn off the phone. Hold the power button and volume buttons together for 20 seconds. Restart the phone. This process is for discharging and may remove the green line. When to replace the screen. If none of the above steps worked, it's likely a physical issue with the screen. You may need to replace the screen, especially if the phone was dropped before the line appeared. There are small cracks that are not visible. The number of lines increases over time. Colors change or black spots appear. White or pink shadows appear. In these cases, replacing the screen is the only solution. It's best to use an original screen, as counterfeit screens often experience the same problem frequently. Tips to prevent the green line from reappearing. After fixing the issue, here are some tips to protect your phone's screen. Use a cover that protects the edges, as it absorbs shocks. Avoid bending the phone or putting it in a tight pocket. Don't use the phone when it's too hot. Avoid using non-original chargers. Don't keep the screen brightness high all the time. Use high-quality glass protection. Conclusion. The green line on your Android phone screen is a common and annoying problem, but it's not always a sign of screen damage. Often, it's a software or minor connection issue that can be solved with a few quick steps. If the problem is physical, especially after a drop, the screen may need to be replaced. It's important to try the quick fixes first, as they resolve the issue for many users without the need for costly repairs. At the end of the video, I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video.